back on Raiders franchise. In the last episode, we went through the 2042 season, season 18, where we ended up going a whopping 5-12. I know, not very good. We ended up benching quarterback Colton Brown about 2/3 of the way through the season. Let Julian Coker finish. We didn't win at many games, but we played a lot better. So, unfortunately, he retired. He was 37 years old. He was brought in as a backup mentor. Um, but yeah, at least he got to get some playing time before he hung it up. But anyway, um, we are going to be going through the offseason this stream. That includes this re-sign phase, which we are currently on, as well as the draft, free agency, and preseason with those final roster decisions. Here are all the players we are going to be letting walk outside of Khalid Scott. He is just a fifth-year option guy that we are not going to pick up. Could franchise tag Sheehan, but ultimately I don't think we're going to. Quickly show off the roster one final time. And here's what it is looking like. It's looking pretty good in my opinion. Unfortunately, it just wasn't good enough to win it this year. And a large part of that, in my opinion, does come down to the quarterback play. Colton Brown, in about 13 games played, 2,268 yards, 15 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. Yeah, the touchdown interception ratio is pretty good, but 58% completion percentage. You took a step back, it feels like, compared to last year, and it's just we're not going to be looking into quarterback ultimately. I do want to roll with him for one final year, either that or let Justin Henry get a chance. But just know if this season does go south, then quarterback would most definitely be on the market. But without further ado, we're going to hop right into the free agency. We do have some money, about 68.5 mil, a bit over, to go after pretty much whoever we want. We'll show off the roster yet again, see what holes need to be filled. We do have Khalid Scott is going to be taken over as the starting left tackle, which is why we didn't pick up his fifth-year option. This is going to be a make or break for him because we do have Bishop right behind Jason Bishop. Oh, excuse me, no. I don't remember how we acquired him. I think via trade, maybe? But here's the team. Positional needs. I wouldn't say there's any on the offense, personally, unless there's a player who we really want for some reason. You look at defense, kind of the same thing. Maybe get a backup Mike linebacker, or maybe get a free safety. But outside of that, I do think we are in a good spot, which is really good. Saved the money for guys looking for extensions, which is exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna check out Mike linebacker. You know what? You're interested. Emilio Almas will throw a 2-year deal at, and then this is going to be a very fast free agency. Like I said, we're not really looking at anyone. I guess also a kicker. For how much that costs, we'll go ahead and gladly throw that at you. It is the top offer, and then the last, like I said, kicker is on the table. I am looking immediately at Matias Torres. He's interested. 99 kick power, 95 accuracy. Kick power, he has the highest. Accuracy, he has the highest. Yes, it's expensive for a kicker, but here we go. We've spent 10 mil. I'm very proud of that. There's no other positions to go after that I know of. Offense, like I said, was good. Defense is good. We've addressed them all. And then, I mean, we have Ramon Mendoza, but let's be honest, I'm not going to roll with him. The only other position is maybe a backup left tackle, but I am interested in potentially looking at that through the draft. We'll go ahead and offer Phil Rhodes. Just a nice 1 year deal. Maybe he makes the team, maybe he doesn't. And we bring home all four. Absolutely beautiful. Emmett Dell. I'm very curious to see who he plays with Cleveland and then New Orleans. He went undrafted. Okay. Which we have now two X Factors between him and Bradley Davis. And then we did just spend a second round pick on Zach Humphrey. So really liking the room at the moment in the safety department, especially when we look at Heron and then backup Juan Felix. I mean, it's hard to do better. And then cornerback, I'm pretty happy with 87, 86, 78, 77. I'm going to go ahead and put Glenn above, though. 75 being our worst. The only other thing I'm going to do, we see the top guy sign with the Steelers, is I am going to check out corner. If there is a young guy who I feel like is going to be a difference maker, basically we're looking for depth traits is what is the easiest way to put it. Which at 27-year-olds doesn't really matter. All right, we're happy with that. We're going to go ahead and just get right into the free cap, the recap, I guess, free agency recap. We have mock draft 5. I didn't show you guys this. We have picks number 2 and number 3, and number 7 and number 9. That and 26. That's the beauty of sucking. We can grab practically whoever we want. Jamie Espinoza, our former guy, signs with them boys. We're going to go for our last free agency bit. Save all the money. Be smart. We do have some private workouts we're going to go ahead and do. Bless me, I apologize. I mean, this is unfortunate with how good of a quarterback class this appears to be. I was gonna say my dumbers are seriously no left tackles. Oh, there are. I literally just missed them. Well, we're gonna go ahead and go after the top guys, and we could trade away the picks, but ultimately I see this as a chance to, get difference makers. Yeah, Jamie Espinoza signs a 3-year deal. Was he a former guy for us? The name sounds familiar. Yeah, he was for a few years ago. Balls out for us, goes to Cleveland, doesn't have the same success, but definitely still successful. We're looking for divisional signings or former guys of ours. Like Desmond Campbell going to the Broncos. And Rashad Smith going to the Chiefs. And Dalvin Austin going to the Broncos, and Brian Fenton going to the Chiefs, and Bryce Martin going to the Broncos. Jadarius Kidd also going to the Broncos. Mason Hewitt going to the Chiefs. Gilbert Pinkins going to the Broncos. Bill Langford going to the Chiefs. See a superstar fullback go to the Jets. Sheldon Palmer going to the Chiefs. And then our worst player, according to Madden, is going to be Mark Burnell going to the Jets. 29-year-old, 74 overall running back. Might be a good depth player, I guess. Probably only got signed because of his depth trait, honestly. All right, before the draft starts, I am going to fill up my water bottle, but I'll go ahead and show off the team real quick before I do that, so you guys know what we need. So this is what the offense is looking like. Out of everyone here, I'd say left tackle is definitely on the table. And then looking at the defense, I think the defense is really as good as it's going to get, honestly. Maybe we get another cornerback, but who knows? But anyway, and then special teams, I mean, maybe a punter because I know his deal's running close. Theo McDonald is still under contract for 2 years. All right, but I will be right back. Actually, I'll start the draft, but I'll pause it. Won't do any picks. You guys can see the draft order on the big screen. All right, be right back. Whoops, accidentally unmuted the wrong one, but I am back. All right, here we go. The draft is set. We have a round 1 left tackle. Round 2 for free. Okay, so we probably aren't going to take him. With pick number 1, they do go quarterback. With pick number 2, we're going to go ahead and we're going to take Jason Young. Ranked number 1, took him at 2, hidden dev. Look at that, we pick again. With pick number 3, we're going to... do we? See, because here's the thing. Gabe Cano, he's in a contract year. Teron Burrow, we just signed a long term, I'm pretty sure. Yes. Which leaves Garcia and Larson. Sorry about that. Hi, Evie. My sister is tired of the dog hanging out with her and she wants her gone, so I had to go get her. Alright, so, as I was saying though, one of these guys is going to get traded away. If we take him. So my vote is we play it smart. We take Dom Belfort. $19 took him at 3, hidden Debdo. And there he goes at number 4. And now this is where trading away our pick doesn't sound too bad, right? We get 2 picks from San Fran. But done deal, San Fran. End up going to D tackle. We see the other quarterback go. Here we are at 9. We have a top 5 talent center. We're not taking you, obviously. The center would be the smart pick. However, there's no guarantee Roger Davidson is going to fall. And if I'm right, I don't think we have another edge rusher scouted. There's a round 2 for 3 guy, granted. And there's a round 3 for 4. However, he's projected to go at 39. I think we take Roger Davidson. Range 50, took him at 9. Bit of a reach. A very big reach. But hidden dev. The question now becomes, does the edge rusher, or excuse me, the center fall? He does. So we are going to take Dylan Webster. Number 3 took him at 26, hidden dev. And this will then take us to the second round where we can hopefully get one of the receivers. The round 1 guys. Yep. Terrence Ramsey is going to be our pick here. Number 12 took him at 34, hidden dev. We're then going to go ahead and trade away this pick. We get a first round pick from the Bills or the Browns or the Saints. The Saints are offering the best package so far. Oh wait, no, the Browns are. First, 4th, 5th is what it is to beat. Okay, you have a deal, Cleveland. Calvin Hitchens goes there. Okay. So they wanted their quarterback, they go up and get him. Now there is free quarterbacks still here. I mean, is it worth taking a flyer on one of them? Well, let's see who we have available first. The only guys we know are round 3 through 4s of positions we've already drafted. Undrafted guy, but we can wait on him. Round 3 for 4, same, we can wait though. Same, we can wait. You know what? Carlos McFarland, I think, is the best looking of the bunch. Now, looking at these, he doesn't look great. Now, Spencer Nails, however, looks amazing from that standpoint. We're going to go Spencer Nails. There's Claps. 69 took my 41. Hidden dev. Okay. So we're putting on some quarterback pressure now. I like that. Now if we go by positional needs. There was that Mike linebacker. Conrad Miller. Welcome to the team. 22 took him at 58, hidden dev. We're then going to go to the third round. There was then, what, a left guard? Yep. Jeff Wyatt, we're going to go ahead and take you. Hidden dev. Okay, there are some sneaky good guys we see down here. Round 2 through 3. Projected undrafted free agents. Zach Hopkins will definitely come back to. Dorian Kennedy is someone we're going to look at. In fact, we're going to trade away this pick. 3rd, 5th, 7th. 3rd, 5th, 7th, 7th. Or we could just take the Chiefs. And yeah, it's worse, but it's the Chiefs. We're going to take it. Now, they happen to take the 2 guys I'm eyeballing. They don't. Okay. Dorian Kennedy. Welcome to the team. 106 took him at 93. Bit of a reach. That's fine. I'm going to go ahead and trade away this pick. Third and some 7ths. Who offered that? The Texans. Okay. We're now going to trade away this pick. 3rd and 7ths. Denver deal. We are then going to take Zach Hopkins. 76 took him at 105. We are then going to go like this. Okay, let's do snake draft style. So we're getting a 3rd, 6th, 7th. 3rd, 6th, 7th from Seattle. Or from Minnesota. Minnesota's giving it. You know what? We'll take Buffalo's. And then we're going to go ahead. We'll keep pick 173. Why not? 4th, 6th, 7th is definitely the elite. Well, We'll throw in all of them. 3rd and 7 from Dallas, and from a few teams actually. Minnesota with the best offer, which gives us one final pick. Which is pick 19 in the 7th round. Now, is there any player who is, oops, I definitely don't want a fullback. That would have been a waste of a draft pick. Screw it. Hugh Williamson. Welcome to the team. You're going to be our pick. 122, took him at 211. And that's going to do it for the draft. So we make some banger picks. $11 picks, our worst player being in the 7th round, a 69 overall. We have an 82 corner. We nailed this draft. Watch us not even have the best player either. 61 is the worst, going to both Darren Kramer and Jerome Bowman. And then the 3rd worst, Quincy Wolford. And then DeAndre Baker. And then Elijah Knight. And then, oh my goodness, the D tackles were just horrific this class. We do have the best. We have guys 1 and 3. Cassidy Barrett and 80 overall. I'm very happy with this. What we now need to consider, however, is out of Larson, who's a playmaker, or Garcia, who's a deep threat. Who are we going to roll with? Ramsey is also a deep threat. Cano is physical. Burrow is a deep threat. He's 24. 22. It's a 2-year difference. For the same overall, I think we have to get rid of him. As much as I think Larson fits the team better, just from an overall developmental standpoint, I think we have to keep Garcia. Because I genuinely think the plan would be because we look, he was a what, 2nd round pick formerly? 2nd round pick, yeah. I think there's an argument to be made for the Bengals getting him. I think there's an argument for the Bills to get him. I think there's an argument for the Broncos, but they can't afford him. Bro, the Buccaneers are for sure the team. He immediately becomes a receiver too. It's not like they have any standout guy. Okay, so the projection doesn't change it a whole lot, if at all. What if I just throw in our 6th-round pick? Okay, that's fine. And we'll pick the dead center 1 to 205. That should go through. What? Honestly, for what we're banking on, sure. Well, actually, I did 2 6s. I probably could have gotten away with doing 3 7s, but you know what? It's whatever. All right. Yeah, we give up more than what we got him for. We honestly could have probably just let him develop a year and then got more. But ultimately, that wasn't going to sit right with me. New injury. Fatty Zimmerman. It's only week to week, though. So he'll probably be back. I mean, he has this week and next week to recover, so. 21 players to cut. We'll practice squad you immediately. That's what is a no-brainer. 3 quarterbacks. We're gonna keep Justin Henry. Sorry, Nick Samuels. Fullback. If you're here, you're getting cut. We shouldn't have one. Okay, cool. Receiver. Ultimately, Rashard Amos. We're gonna roll with Rashad Horn as our 6. Honestly, we're gonna roll 5. I feel like because there's gonna be a lot of positions we. Sorry, Mike Gregory, you're gonna get practice squatted. Okay, that's good. Taylor Matthews might be a trade guy. We're gonna move Dom Belfort over. And we're also going to cut Taylor Matthews because we re-signed him for a really cheap deal. I ultimately just don't think he's going to like. Okay, now edge rushers should be the easy ones. Mike Sheldon, you're gone. Kennedy will practice squad. I'm gonna keep the rest for now. D tackle. Max Judge, yeah, I do think we're going to get rid of you. Sam, there should only be one. Mike. There we go. Will. Doug Rainey's good. Practical both you guys. Corner, there should be a decent amount. We're going to have to get rid of him. Oh, hold on. No, we can't. We can save this. And then we're going to trade away, or try to trade away Beckham. He's going into the final year of his deal. 4th and a 6th, honestly, yeah, we're just going to cut him. Or, there we go. There's the 53. We're going to go ahead and choose our draft class. Do our weekly strategy. We don't want RPO, no. You know, it hasn't happened in a while. But we're going to go without our scouting one. At this point, I think our team is just that good. Okay, so we had a 3-star, which I think we'll go to linebacker for Sam and Mike. 1-star, we'll do quarterback just in case. Just in case running back goes south, we'll do that as well. And then last, D-tackle. 2-star. Probably want to double dip, honestly. I'll double dip in the D-tackle department. Okay, so whichever D tackles are the best will be the top two. Obviously, the 2-star is going to get the best of the two. West is pretty solid, honestly. Central also. Northeast. Oh, definitely Southeast is a 2-star. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. I think I'm going to go West. Well, hold on. Let me actually think that through again. What are the two regions? I think it's Northeast and West that are pretty good, pretty even. Yeah. So let's actually look at the other positions. Like Northeast is very loaded, where West is not. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Running back, Northeast. D tackle, West. And quarterback by default, you get Central. And there we go. There's our scout setup. That is going to do it. We'll show off the roster one final time. Our job security is plummeting. Remember, if our team is not as good as I hope this year, we might be looking to get out. Switch teams. As you can see, the coaching staff and the fans both upset. The media loves us. The players love us. The GM doesn't love us, but he is very high on us. But here's the team, 86 overall. Ultimately, this team is only going to get better, I feel like, as the ages go on. This is a very young team. It's really going to depend on if one of these three quarterbacks we have is able to perform the way I'd like him to, as D'Angelo Traylor is going to be out for 2 games. Didn't realize that. So we're going to get to see Jason Young start in week 1. But anyway, that is going to do it. I hope you guys enjoyed. I did. I will see you guys next time. Goodbye. Hope you enjoyed.